Okay, guys, I think we're good. I think we're all right. I think we're good. We're looking pretty out here. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. I think we're straight. All right. Just want to make sure we're good, guys. Want to make sure, stream's good. Nothing's happening. Check. Okay. All right. We're good. Boruto fans, what's going on? It is your boy, it's tais.worldtv. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Boruto Chapter 3 review live stream. Two blue vortex out here, okay? What's going on? Yo, 1029 I said underscore. Vina, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming to the coming through to the sorry guys, I'm tired. To the live. I appreciate that, all right? If y'all coming through, come in the chat, say what's up, how you doing? Uh it's Boruto time. What time is it, guys? Boruto time, okay? We about to get into this now. We gotta talk about Boruto, okay? Chapter 3 of the Two Blue Vortex came out. It was insane. If you haven't seen my reaction to it, go see my reaction and then come back here and come back to the stream or watch it after. Whatever's your fancy, okay? And it seems like you guys like me doing this on, Sundays. So you know what? I might start doing stuff on Sundays now, okay? I might start doing it, all right? So, please support the channel. If you're new, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Definitely comment down below. Definitely share the video too. And like I said, I want to hear you guys. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this chapter too. So come on here, talk to me, or come through after. All right, so yo, let's talk about this. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Boruto is a completely different anime now. Okay, let me fix this. Okay. So Boruto is a complete animal now. Okay. A complete monster. Okay. Understand this. Like the fact that he is able to keep that control with the silence, kind of like Sasuke, is pretty freaking cool. Like, homie is talking to Cole like a prison guard. Like he's talking to him like a prison guard now. Like, yo, you got two choices. You either do this or you do this. Either way, I'm gonna get what I want. Okay? Treating this man like he garbage. I'm gonna get on Coda a little bit later. But I'm just really digging Boruto's demeanor in the 3 years time skip, man. Like he's more in control. He's not angry, nothing like that. He's just like, yo, about business. Like even when he saw, I think when he saw Himawari, he kind of like, oh, yo, that's my sis. I haven't seen her in a long time. Oh, we don't know because it could have been possible that Boruto been sneaking in and out the village, checking up on Himawari. And I'm saying this because of what we found out later. So I'm gonna get to that a little bit later. But yo, I want to get into this real quick too. Uziko. We finally found out what Uziko, this Rasengan is and what it does. And honestly, I feel like this is the most unique and the most powerful Rasengan we've ever had so far. And we've seen a lot of variations of the Rasengan, but this one, Uziko, is one of the most powerful, I believe, because Boruto effectively becomes a Rasengan in himself. Sort of like, if y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, sort of like that movie with all the androids was in it. And Goku absorbed the spirit bomb and became more powerful. Something akin to that. That's basically what this is. 1029 says I'm giving all my theory and leaving. Okay. Code Boruto will be trained by Kashin Koji. Wait. Cold Army will him. I'm not sure what you mean by that last one, but definitely. And again, I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. Because I'm gonna save that for the end because that's a big thing. The Kashin Koji thing. This has been said for the past couple of weeks now since this chapter came out, and I'm gonna get to that. But going back to Uziko, Uziko is one of the most powerfulest techniques I've ever seen, based on the fact that one, the user actually becomes the Rasengan itself. And not only that, you're able to to put it onto others and damage others' body in that way. And you're using the Earth's rotation. This is crazy. You're using the Earth's rotation and putting it into someone. And they stay with that rotation in their bodies for the rest of their lives until Boruto takes it out. Or releases it. Otherwise, they're gonna get deleted. Which is again, that's crazy. That is insane. That is one of the most powerful shit I've ever heard, bro. I like that it's still a Rasengan move, but they made it into a way where it is different from any other ones that we've seen. And yo, I'm telling you, like this is insane. Rock out JC. Thank you for coming, bro. I appreciate that. Let me see what he says. If he learns to throw the Rasengan, oh, it's over. Oh yeah, it's over. It's over. If he could throw this, and again, we haven't seen the full capability of this. And two, I don't even know if this has different like styles. I don't even know if it has that. And if it has something like that, that's insane. If he's able to do that. I mean, look at what it did to Cole. Yo, he hit Cole with it one time, done. Couldn't get up. And even when he went back to his lair, he was still struggling. Like, I mean, but the fact that he even got up from that is pretty impressive too. So that's good too. So I really like this technique. I really do like this. So I also want to address something too. When I had made a video about if Boruto has surpassed Naruto, now I need y'all to understand something. Having power and experience are two different things. Naruto had more experience than Boruto, even with Karma more than Boruto. And I think there was an episode where uh they like sparred with each other and Boruto went uh Karma Mark mode. And Boruto still, whooped him. He goes, yo, Boruto has more experience than Naruto has, even though he might be more powerful because of the curse mark, Boruto is still inexperienced, less inexperienced compared to his father. So when I had made that video, it meant a lot of things. It seems like to me, Boruto has matured in a way that I didn't even think was possible. This kid is out here basically manhandling Cole like a toddler, bro. Like a bad toddler that you gotta put on timeout. He put this kid on timeout, yo. We're gonna get the code in a second. But he put this kid on timeout, gave him one of the biggest L's he's Boruto. And he's had plenty of L's. Plenty of L's. It cannot be thrown because it is not made of chakra and have to get close to its opponents. Well, again, we don't know that for sure. 1029. We only see one variation of it. I don't know if he can. I don't know what else he can do with it. We only saw what we saw. If he can throw it, that'll be insane. And I wouldn't be surprised if he can't throw it. But it is still a dangerous technique because nobody can really touch him at this point. Even when Cole tried to touch him, tried to hit him, it just got onto him. So you can't even really touch him. You really got to do long range attacks with him. Basically, this might not even be his strongest Rasengan or Jutsu, even due to the fact that Cole wasn't even a threat to him. First place, he did the Jutsu casually. Yeah, and I was gonna. I'm glad you brought that up because I was gonna bring that up too. Like the fact that Boruto beat this dude casually was insane to me. Like the fact, and this might not even be his strongest jutsu. And I said this a little bit earlier too. This might not even be his strongest jutsu. I don't know. I don't know because he hasn't even went full karma mark yet. I'm sorry, no, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. He didn't even go full karma mark yet. Understand? He didn't even go full karma mark yet. Insane. So that tells me this kid is hiding some shit, and his sword work alone is insane. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Um, Boruto at the age of 12, he learned two Razengans in the span of 2 days. Sorry, guys. High compression Rasengan and the wind style Rasengan. He had 3 years for more. Yeah, he had more. Yeah, exactly, exactly. He had more years on top of that to develop it. Yeah, and that's crazy. Like, I know the compressed Rasengan, he couldn't do much because of course, they had to kind of nerf it, kind of like how they did with the Rasen Shuriken. How the Rasen Shuriken in Shippuden it could damage an opponent's cells, so they couldn't use chopper anymore or something like that. And but at the same vein, it was kind of destroying Naruto cells to where he can't use chakra anymore. So it was like a double-edged sword. So it was one of those nerfs where he couldn't do it all the time. But when we got to the war, he was just spamming the shit out of that all the time. So I don't know. But yeah, like that. I mean that's true too. Like Boruto was able to master true jutsu with no problem. Mind you, he has lightning jutsu. Like he is a genius compared to Boruto. I mean to Naruto. I would love to see a fight between Kid Naruto and Kid Boruto. That I would love to see one of these days. I know we had the that filler arc where they went back in time. But I want to see like a legit fight. You know what I mean? If he managed to master safe sage mode, the Rasengan will be danger. All right, so you know what? Since let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I was gonna wait a little bit later, but we can bring it up now. So we find out at the end of the chapter that Boruto has two toads. So he's made contracts with toads. So that could only mean that he has been getting training from possibly Kashiko. I've said this in my reaction, and I've heard it on the net too, that on social media or whatever, that possibly Kashi and Koji trained this kid. Now, there's a lot of there's a lot of questions to that. Like, how did they link up? Like, what is his purpose for doing it? Things of that. How did they do this? If obviously Sasuke looked like Sasuke trained Boruto. Like, what happened? Okay. So, and other people have been, not me, I don't think I said this, but other people have said that possibly Boruto knows Sage Mode. If he got trained by Kashi and Koji, it's a possibility, but I don't know. Now, he has contracts with the Toad, so that automatically means he might be in the Sage Mode. This is possible. But if he does have Sage Mode, Boruto's going to be the most broken Uzumaki of all time. Jeez. Ooh, boy, you want to talk about broken? He will be the most broken. I said One Piece. Naruto verse character of all time. Not only does he have Sage Mode, but he also has the Karma Mark level 1 and 2, and now has Uziko Rasengan. Right. And can do lightning jutsu. Insane. Insane. So so it's a possibility that Kashi and Koji trained him. It also would link to that theory because of how Boruto got into the village undetected. Sort of the same way that Kashi and Koji did. So that also borrows that possibility. But if that's the case, what happened to Sasuke? That tells me even more that Sasuke possibly died off screen. It ain't looking good for your boy Sasuke. Uh, Rock out JC. Okay, that's for me. When Earth spin in Boruto, then it makes a huge amount of nature chakra, and then use it. Okay, Rock out JC. I don't think that was for me. I'm sorry. Rock out JC. He's already the most broken Uzumaki of all time. Yeah, but now it's insane. Like this goes beyond now. Like like Naruto at one point was the most broken Uzumaki ever. Now it just went to Boruto. Boruto. It's crazy. Don't forget Jogan. He also has 5 change in chakra nature, assuming he's like Kaiwaki. He's connected to Momoshiki's jutsu. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's right. Shit. Well, the Jogan, I haven't seen him use the Jogan in the manga. Even in the anime, I haven't really seen him use it outside that first episode where they introduced him. I haven't seen it since then. I hope they bring it back, but I haven't seen it in the manga though, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But I hope it comes out because if he has that also, he's gonna be a problem. Definitely gonna be a problem. 1029. I'm thinking where's Kakashi? Oh, Kakashi chilling. He said, listen, I've served my time. He's sitting there with Mike Guy. They out there traveling the world like two old ladies. You know what I'm saying? They traveling out there. They not worried about nothing. They just chilling out here. Okay. He ain't even trying to. Neither one of them ain't trying to like ain't trying to get in no battles. They just chilling. Like Kakashi got both eyes now. He's good. He's chilling. He's retired. Okay. You don't want to deal with no world ending threats. Okay. He did his time. All right. He's good. I think he'll have control. I think he has control over Momo. You know what? I was about to bring that up too. Yeah. Because we haven't seen Momoshiki pop up at all throughout this whole conversation. This whole since we see Boruto, he has not popped up. Or it's either he has control over Momoshiki or they have mind melded together and they're working in unison. Because before they were at each other's throats. But now it's like they've kind of melded with each other. But we don't know. This is just speculation at this point. No, he has the biggest plot armor. Who you talking about? Kakashi? Is that what you talking about? 1029? Let me know. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So going back on the Kashi Koji thing. Um, I need to. I mean, again, this makes a lot of sense just based on the fact that Kashin has beef with the Asuskis. He has beef with them. He got his butt thoroughly handed, literally, by Ashiki. Okay. Um, so he got beef with them, you know. And Boruto is the perfect person to exact that revenge on. Okay. So it does make sense from a certain standpoint. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can see it happening. Just how has it happened? That's my question. And bro, how long was the training? Because it's only been 3 years. Like, how did Boruto advance to this much? Like, that just goes to show you how much of a genius he is, you know? The biggest play. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen. Like, you can't, don't disrespect Kashi, bro. Like, don't disrespect my boy. Okay. Biggest plot armor is Naruto. Will always and forever be Naruto. Okay. Because there have been plenty of times where he should have lost or got deleted. He got saved by Kurama. Okay. Let's not stand on ceremony here, according to Bane. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say. Sorry guys, give me a second. Thought I could stretch this out. No, I can't. Okay, I thought I could. Okay. Anyway, um, I wouldn't say they're working together. I'm sure Momoshiki is still hating and waiting for Boruto's downfall, but their minds are definitely connected. We saw that at the end of Generation. Yeah, and that's the thing. So, I think that they melded together and now they're in like perfect harmony. So maybe that's why. That also could be why Boruto developed so quickly too in the past 3 years. That's also possible. We don't know. 1029. I get why they released Minato manga before. I think in the manga he will learn more about Minato. I haven't read the manga. Should I read that? Let me know, 1029. Rock out JC. This is why I believe Boruto has Momoshiki's knowledge and battle experience. So he's probably more battle genius ready. He's like a wise old man in a 15-year-old body. I didn't even think about that. That's true. That is true. That is true. So he got three coaches. He got four. He's got Sasuke, Sashin, Koji. I'm sorry, three. And now, um, Momoshiki. Bro, this kid is one of the most broken Uzamakis of all time. Like, what are y'all gonna do with this kid? You can't even nuke. Can't even do that. This kid is out of control. This kid is out of control. It's crazy. So, and I also wanted to bring this up too. Naruto, I mean, Naruto versus Kaiwaki. So I like their exchange too. Um, Kawaki was ragging on Boruto's fit. He was like, "Yo, you borrowed your shit from Sasuke." That was funny. But more importantly, I don't think we're gonna get a Boruto versus Kaiwaki. Yeah. I thought we were gonna get it. I think I said this like a couple of chapters ago that we were gonna get it, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I think we'll get it sometime, but not now because it seems like Boruto was going to transport to the headquarters of Kaiwaki, which is going to be insane. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. 1029 says Sarada's new Mekienko Sharingan ability. Yeah, we haven't seen that yet. I want to see that though. I definitely want to see that. But again, like the only obstacle right now is Code and the Tensei Army. So I don't know. And I wanted to bring that up too, since I'm bringing that up. I want to talk about Code for a couple of minutes. Code is, how can I say this? I feel bad for Code because been able to, he has not been able to become a big villain. Like, he's not a big villain. He has gotten so many L's, it's not even funny, bro. Like, it's it's discouraging to see. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like it's discouraging to see. Like I don't know if he was supposed to be the big bad after Ishiki. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because even Ida and Damon, they're not really bad. Not really. They're just more of I'm here for the ride or wherever the wind takes us, we're good. But they're not truly villains, at least not yet. So Cold is the only villain that we see here. And I don't see him being like a big villain. Something tells me that we're gonna get a something tells me that Cold is going to, how can I say this? Cold is going to become a stepping stone for another villain. Given he's basically gonna get the Madara Uchiha treatment. I think he's going to be a stepping stone for a bigger villain at the end of this story. I think that's what this is leading to. Because remember, we learned about the chakra guy. We learned about him. I could see the Itsuki God coming back somehow, somewhere, and maybe infecting Cole and taking over his body. I think that's where we're at. I think that's where we're heading. Because I just can't see Cole as this main villain. Like he done had so many fumbles, it's not even funny. And yo, Boruto was out here treating Cole like Krillin. Treating this kid like Krillin. It's insane. Um, but yeah, I don't think Cole is a bigger villain here. I think he's just an annoyance at best now. First, he was an obstacle. Past the time skip, he's more of an annoyance. Boruto will get more time skip, I swear. I mean, if even if he does, like, what else are you gonna do with him? Like, he's one of the most powerfulest shinobi of all time. I mean, well, yeah, shinobi too, but one of the most powerful Uzukis, Uzumakis of all time. So it's like, what are you gonna do with him after that? I don't think we're gonna get to. Oh, I'm sorry, Rock Out JC. There's a chance she's been trained by Kakashi and Sakura, since there are two other people close to Sasuke, so they can't have a grudge against her. And Kakashi has Sharingan experience. You know, this is true. I would love to see that. I would love to see Kakashi, train Sarada. I would love to see that. Love to see that. I don't think we're gonna get to Shibai yet. He's probably gonna be the final villain, but there's gonna be a more Atsuki out there to deal with. Yeah, I agree with that. I can definitely see that. That's why I said like before. I feel like I said Atsuki. I feel like Code is just really like a stepping stone on a Madara Uchiha type stuff. For a bigger villain. I think that's where we're getting with. However, when they end this story, Boruto, they need to leave the franchise alone because my thing. Because again, and in my opinion, I feel like when Naruto Shippuden went off the rails for me was when we got to that war, and then when we found out, first of all, how Madara got treated at the end, that was fucked, that was messed up. But also just how we learned about the Atsutskis and how basically they were like basically space. They were basically aliens, basically. And I felt like y'all could have saved that for Boruto. Like you could have got into that with Boruto. That's what y'all could have saved that for. Tease it at the end, but still, y'all could have saved that for Boruto. But because I don't know where you're gonna go with where you're gonna do after you deal with the Atsutskis. Like I don't know. Are you gonna go to different planets and find different Atsutskis and snuff them out? Like what are you gonna do? Like are we gonna find different houses of Atsutskis and that's what we're gonna deal with going forward? Like they're gonna keep trying to invade the Earth and try to get to Konoha? Like where's the end game? You know? I think it's already in a source somewhere that Boruto is the last series for the Naruto franchise. Boruto has potential to not have a happy ending. Yeah, and I hope it doesn't have a happy ending. I really hope it doesn't. I hope I don't want a grim ending, but I want a realistic ending. Like something, you know. Um, Shippuden pretty much ended on a happy ending, because it's shonen. Of course, you gotta end it like a happy ending. But I hope that they do this differently, and because to me, Boruto was more gangster. The series, I mean, the manga is more gangster than the original series. Honestly, I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying like it's more grime and grit. Like stuff happens here. Like Boruto never lost the eye. Now he lost his arm at the end of Shippuden, but he never lost the eye. Homie lost the whole eye. Boruto lost the whole eye, and he lost his friends. Everybody that meant something to him, he lost because of omnipotence. And now he became this uber, cold calculating ninja. Like he's a ninja. He's not even like he's a warrior. He ain't no nothing. He's a warrior. Fuck the ninja. He's a warrior. Okay. I know Boruto will delete at the end. I could see that because he died once. I could see him get deleted again. I could see that for good this time. Like if you don't want to give a happy ending, you could definitely do that. But like I said, y'all, like I I hope and Rock Out JC, I hope it's true that we will not get a series after this because I already thought it was a mistake to do Boruto like literally a couple of like 2, 3 years right after Boruto. I mean right after Naruto Shippuden ended. Um, but coincidentally, we got some of the best stuff in Boruto. So I can't even really I gotta, take back what I said. However, after this, you need to end the series. If you want to reboot it after that, that's fine. That is totally fine. But give it like 10 years before you decide to give us another series, okay? I'm not gonna say he's gonna delete, but it could be dark. What Momoshiki said with it ends with him having nothing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, again, a lot of us assume that he meant what happened at the end of chapter 80. He lost everything, basically. And possibly he can't go back to that now. Omnipotence is so powerful, I don't even think you can change it back now. I think they even said it in the first chapter of the Two Blue Vortex. Like, you can't even change it now. Like and even if you try to change it, it might do more harm than good. We still don't know what that means. But if he can't go back, I mean, he's already lost it. Now, if sorry, now it's possible. It's very possible that the prophecy still hasn't happened yet. That's still possible because we haven't heard Momoshiki talk yet. So when we hear him talk, then we'll find out. I think they will. 1029 says, I think they will erase memories of all shinobi without Boruto. Where Kaiwaki will be the winner. I mean, we already saw that. Like, that's what happened at the end of the chapter 80. Like, Kaiwaki won. And he wasn't even like, he didn't even mean for that to happen that way, but it did. And he got he got the victory, and Boruto had to run away because everybody thinks he's Skywalker now, you know. And honestly, that's one of the greatest twists. That's one of the greatest twists that I've seen in a minute, in a little bit, especially with Boruto. Like, because I remember, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'll probably link it to the comment. I made a whole video when I first started doing YouTube, where I predicted that Boruto was going to be the villain. And I said this because, the way that story was going, it's just looked like to me that it was going to go that way, somehow, some way. So I'm surprised that it came true the way it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't believe me, I'll link that video. I have no problems linking that video. And I probably might do it after this stream. But yeah, but it sort of did come true in a way, which is crazy. I didn't see that happen. So now it's to a point where Boruto's lost everything. He's lost everything, and he might not get that back. No, Momoshiki did say he lost it all, and it happened. I'm trying to say that he'll never regain what he lost. You just have to live with facing hate. And I think that's how it's gonna end too, because I think Samir and Sarwada was talking to Ida that first chapter, and Ida was saying that, yo, I can't fix it. I don't know how to do that. I can't reverse it. I can't do it. So, and then I think Even Sarada was saying something about rewriting the memories, and Ida said that that might do more harm than good. We still don't know what that means yet. So maybe erase kind of it's kind of like saving a already saving it's already putting a new save folder into a already saving a mental card that's going to erase everything from the previous, so you might end up like brain damaging somebody when you do that. So we don't know, we absolutely sorry guys, we absolutely do not know what's going to happen. Then Boruto would be like Kid Naruto, hated by everyone who has nothing. No, I mean, yes and no. It's different because Naruto did not know why people hate it. There's a difference. Like, and mind you, to be honest with you, Boruto has it worse because Boruto has gained so many friends, from that. He had friends and all of this other stuff. His mentor, like everybody that knew this kid forgot about him. Or the roles have been switched, and it's possibly permanent. That's worse because the people that you knew see you as a villain, and now they're gonna attack you with hostility. They wasn't really attacking Naruto with hostility. They wasn't really trying to kill him in the village. They wasn't really trying to do that because everybody had a gag order of, yo, don't touch that kid. From the third Hokage, don't touch that kid. Touch that kid, he gonna deal with me. So this is different. This is completely different. The whole village is against it. The whole village. The whole village. This is way worse. Way worse. Way worse. Way worse than what happened in Naruto. And that's why this twist was so freaking good. Oh my gosh. It's worse for Naruto because they actually want to kill him. With Naruto, it was more like get him good, being bullied, still in this Kage protection. Yeah, exactly. Like this is different. This is different. And Rock Out JC, thank you for saying it better than me. Um, Naruto was getting bullied. Boruto lost his whole life. He is not the prince of the kingdom no more. He is a peasant. He is a criminal. It's not even his fault. He's a criminal. And he's gotta be on the run. That is way worse than just getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not putting down Naruto either because, the non-tail did eradicate a lot of people in their family. Even Aruka hated Naruto until like they developed their friendship. You know what I'm saying? So, even Aruka had those feelings towards him because the Nine Tails got rid of Aruka's parents. So, I'm not saying that, I'm not putting down what Naruto went through, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of it being worse, like, Boruto has it worse. I think Naruto, 1029, I think Naruto and Hinata, who knows that is their real son because they're in there. I think you mean, they're trapped in the other realm. Yeah, I think, and that's the thing. When are they going to come back? I don't know. They're going to be in there forever. I don't know. So we gotta contend. We gotta think about that too. I don't know. I just thought about that. Like, yo, they gotta come back at some point. If not Hinata, if not Naruto, then Hinata. And I believe they were not affected by omnipotence because they were in another realm. So I don't know. But what also could happen? It's going to be dark. But what could happen is that as soon as they set foot into their actual like reality, there it's in effect. That could happen too. We don't know. Actually, no. I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong because the Suskis are not able to. be affected, but Hinata can be affected. I think I forgot about that. Yeah, when get unsealed, they will have to correct the mindset because at what cost? Because in episode one, the whole village reported probably the whole village probably more than the village. Wait, what? Yeah, they when get unsealed, they will have the correct mindset, but at what cost? Because in episode one, the whole village was probably more than the village got darkened as well. What are you talking about? Oh, rock out, JC. Can you just be more specific, please? I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What else did I have to talk about the chat? Oh yeah, and then at the end we finally found the Ten Tails. It's so Cole didn't miniaturize the whole Ten Tails. There's still a big portion of it left. Looks a little bit slim, so it's still there. And Boruto was on his way to go get this Ten Tails to probably get rid of it. So we don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next chapter. Next chapter is gonna be insane. So yeah, we approaching like 40 minutes, 41 minutes. I'm gonna talk for a few and then I'm gonna get out of here. So guys, at the end of the day, I really did enjoy this chapter a lot. We got introduced to one of the most powerfulest Zangons of all. Okay. Um, I don't know what's gonna happen from here. And I'm glad I don't because I love the fact that I don't know what's gonna go on. I love the writing so far. I love that they're keeping Naruto the way he is. Okay, keep this Boruto. Keep him, please. Don't change him. Don't make him lighter. Make him the same. Okay. What I was trying to say was, if they get unsealed, they won't have a home to come to. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. Okay, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about Hanada and Naruto. That's the thing. If they come back to where we saw that flash forward at the beginning of episode one, if they come back to that, and then what if Sasuke is really dead? Bro, can't even imagine what Naruto's gonna go through when he comes back. Like, oh my gosh. But what I'm thinking is, now, you know what? I'm glad you know what, Rock Out JC? I'm glad you brought that up because if they come back, is the spell broken? Because remember, the omnipotence correlated with Naruto and Hinata. Now, so when they come back, does that dispel the whole omnipotence? Hmm. I just thought about that. Damn, I just thought. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Um. Wow. Okay. So that's a great question. So if so if they come back, does it get dispelled? And that's a great question. I don't know because it's conflicting with what if they come back, then everything conflicts with what Kaiwaki says. Does everything go back to the way it is? Does that spell get omnipotence get broken? Because I remember from chapter one of Two Blue Vortex. Um, Sarada tried to talk to I forgot what happened, but not Konohamaru. Shikamaru was did get some information that conflicted with what was going on for real, and then it kind of reset up on itself. So he kind of forgot or something like that. So, but this is something that's very big. Naruto coming back is a big deal. So that's the thing. The only way I could see this ever going back to the way it is if Naruto comes back with Hinata. Well, both of them coming back, period. Because I can't see them both not coming back. But yeah, okay. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna get out of here. Real quick, a score. I'm gonna give this 8.5 out of 10. I really did enjoy this chapter. I have so many questions too. The old man, we found out the old man that released Cold and Ida, I mean, that released Ida is still alive and he's been absorbed by that fake tree. What's he doing? How long has he been like that? I need questions for like, that's what I'm saying. I got more questions now that I got certain answers. Now I have more questions. And I love that Kishimoto was doing this. He needs to continue with this. I'm still on board with this. Like, this is awesome. Okay. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. 'Cause I'm starving. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming through. I'm gonna start doing this well, not every Sunday, but when the drop comes out, I'm gonna start doing these on Sundays because it seemed like you guys like me doing it on this day. So we're gonna do that from now on. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. I love you. Keep supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Also, please I'm gonna put some Naruto content on the Patreon, reactions, like full episode reactions. I'm gonna start it over from episode one. So if you guys are interested, I'll put the Patreon link on the description of this video, and I'll also put it in the comments as well. So you can just go into it and enjoy the reaction, okay? All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I love y'all. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one. Peace.